Hey guys, welcome back to GameHammer Daily. We reviewed Bubsy the Bobcat. We have to review its sequel, so here it is, Bubsy 2. Let's get straight into it. If something sells, make more of it. That's the only reason that I can think of for this game to exist. The original in the series, Bubsy, in Claws Encounters of the Third Kind, haha, pun intended, sold reasonably well despite being a mess, so Bubsy 2 went into production soon after the original was released, and arrived on GameStop shelves about a year later. While the original was a clone of Sonic the Hedgehog, this one feels more like a clone of James Pond 2, codename Robocod, complete with a hub world where you choose which level to play. That's a gaming style which actually fits much better with the Bubsy formula, if truth be told. The game is still obnoxious, and it still overuses the same enemies, most of which take far too many hits to kill, but at least this time the levels feel a little bit planned. They still aren't great, and it's still very easy to miss what you're actually there to do, but they at least have a bit of character to them this time round. The music still sucks, and the controls still aren't great, but it's definitely a step in the right direction compared to the original. The minigames are also ridiculous, and I really do mean that. They've got an Earthworm Jim vibe to them, and although they're nowhere near as cool as that game which came out the same year, they've got a bit of something to them. The developers have really tried this time. They've really gone all in to make the game something better than the original, something that actually brings a few new ideas to the table. Now, admittedly, they are ideas that seem to be cribbed from all over the place, but at least there's something new to the franchise. But the problem is, it just doesn't work in the end. There's still something missing. The game is obnoxious, the enemies are either too numerous or not there at all, and it's still possible to die by falling too far, which is never a good thing in the platformers of this era. Bubsy 2 wasn't created by the character's original creator, and to a large extent it shows. There's a little extra personality to Bubsy this time round, and it really does feel at times like the game is suffering from sequelitis. I've already mentioned that although the game is an improvement on the original, it has managed to do that by copying ideas from other better titles. Nothing quite gels together, and I find myself agreeing with Bubsy creator Michael Berlin when he says Bubsy 2 failed due to mismanagement of the character. It was done by people who, no matter how talented and interested they may have been, had not understood the original vision. I don't agree when he says that this game just about killed the franchise, however, because it would take a whole other dimension of failure to finally pull that one off. We'll have to talk about the third title some other time, however. At the end of the day, Bubsy still fails because it's still just not good enough. If you were a fan of the first game, and I don't know how you could be, but if you were, then you'll enjoy this one. If you liked James Pond 2 and want to see how it could have turned out in lesser hands, give this one a look. For everyone else, it's still best avoided. It is better than the original, but that doesn't make it good enough. And there you are. It is an improvement on the first game. I think they have tried this time a little bit more than they tried last time, but there's no heart in it. It's clear that they really didn't like the character, they didn't like what they were making. It's not quite there. Basically, if you want this kind of game, go and play James Pond 2 codename Robocod. That's an amazing game. I love that game. This game, I enjoy it more than the first one, but only just. It's not good enough. It could have been, but it isn't. So there's just how it is. Again, as with the first one, only look at this one if you're into morbid curiosity or you've run out of other mascot platformers. So there we are. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did like this, and if you did, remember to click that like button, share it with your friends so that they'll know a good game, or in this case, what could have been a good game when they see it, and do subscribe for future videos because there will be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching GameHammer Daily on the Knob Mouse channel, and I'll see you later.